Hey guys, Segef with Frontlinetactic, and today I'm super excited that I got into the closed beta for Blood Bowl 3, which is kind of funny and ironic because Blood Bowl was one of the first videos that I did for this channel. And so it's kind of cool to return and come back to it. I skipped Blood Bowl 2. I played a bunch of it, but I didn't record it for the channel. That was during the time that I had it was kind of vacant on the channel during that time. So it's fun to be back and back on the pitch. And so I'm going to show you some of the things that I got to check out and play. I played a couple of games. Sadly, though, the campaign is only a tutorial system. They don't actually have it fully out yet. But you can play friendly matches, which is just kind of either hot seat, which is local. So if you have somebody in the house that you want to play with you, you don't have to buy a second copy of the game. You literally just take turns, and you can have basically 2 homebrew teams. You can play against the AI, or you can play a game online. You can also play a quick match against a random person online that's also currently in the closed beta. The closed beta is going on until about February 2nd. But one of the things that I really liked was going back into the customization. So you have your roster. You can have up to 16 players. You have your apothecary, your cheerleaders, your assisted coaches, your dedicated fans is something different and new, as well as your number of rerolls. Right now, I only have 2 out of 8 unlocked. I can buy more as I earn more fame, money, and currency. But here's the other thing, is team value is a new thing. This calculator is added to the current value of all players in the team plus cost of sideline staff. Rerolls, things like that, number of dedicated fans. The number of gold pieces stored in the treasury do not add to my active TV score. Now, your TV score is going to play in a factor, from what I understand, with the new campaign mode that's going to be in, which is to, well, gain a sponsor. There's going to be, I believe, 6 or 8 sponsors in the campaign mode, and what sponsor you has is going to possibly dictate how you play or how you engage with your fans. So there's kind of an NCAA kind of championship mode where some of your sponsorships or whatever else that you have. So you have recruitment where you can buy and sell things, and then the customization. So now you can actually customize your jerseys. This was what came out in the second one, which really came out, which was really cool. The first one had some customization, but the second Blood Bowl is what really kind of shined with the customization. But you also get to choose your cheerleaders, and there's going to be potentially different cheerleaders. I can see straight out circles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4 lines. That's 24 different types of cheerleaders you can have, which they also seem to have your colors and logo. As well as there's going to be equally that many different types of coaches you can have on the sideline. I don't think the coaches are going to have any special abilities, as well as you get to pick your home stadiums. This is kind of a neat touch. You get to choose what type of dice you have. So when you roll your dice on the pitch, these are going to show up. So this is going to be, I think, just kind of a neat customization when you're playing against other players, that you can see what dice they unlock. It's mostly bragging cosmetic rights than anything that's actual going to be game effective, because otherwise I'd be terribly overpowered and, I believe, blasphemous in the name of Nuffle. I like this, that you can actually choose what football you have. So what army you have, or sorry, not army, sorry, that's Warhammer style talking. What team style that you play, and potentially what coaches you play, you can unlock different footballs that kind of represent your team. You got your motto, which I think is just something that shows up when you go and do a match. But you can also go into, say, the team roster, the sustained casualties. You can see all the different stats and skills that they have. The UI of this is very streamlined, very nice, very intuitive. It's you click on something to bring it up and right click to kind of back up. So it feels very smooth and nice. But when you click on a character or a player, you can then hit customization, and that's where all of these are going to be for you to individualize your team, as well as you can rename them, which isn't new. They really went into depth more in the second one, but it's still nice nonetheless. The gameplay is really the same.
Defender stumbles.
It plays exactly like the other two games. There is a little bit of UI differences, a little bit of tips. There's a little bit of having to get used to some of the UI changes than the other two, because the other two are almost identical. This one, they really spruced it up and changed it up in how it plays and how it handles, which takes a little bit of getting used to. But the game is absolutely beautiful, and I'm enjoying it. It's high definition, it's wacky, it's fun, it's goofy. The commentary is the same as like the first and the second one, which is kind of fun. But I'm really looking forward into sinking my teeth in and playing more of this. And of course, I got myself the Tough Hides Black Orc team back up and running. That was my favorite team in the first and the second one, was the Black Orcs. We would run the ball bloody punch through bloody punch. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give a quick take on it. I'm really excited for it. It looks polished, it looks good, it plays and keeps up with the rule format of the others, as well as the tabletop form. I can't wait for the game to actually fully release to see all the goodies and all the customization that I'm going to be able to do. If you guys are interested in me doing either a campaign or a league run, getting into a league somewhere, please let me know in the section below, and I'll see what I can do, and hopefully see you guys out on the pitch. Thank you guys for listening. I'm super excited. I'm going to try to get a couple more games in. But yeah, see you later.